See, here's that part where it's like Batman sneaking around.
Happy anniversary, my love.
Alien, this is beautiful. Where did you find it?
I still have a few friends left in Gondor.
Did you talk to my father?
Yes, I did. And nothing has changed. He's still very stubborn.
I say we go anyway.
Dear, I will not come willingly.
There must be a better life than this.
Not now. But soon.
I'm just so tired of hiding here, Talion.
Shh. We must hide now, or we are both dead. Come on.
We should have left when we had the chance.
Don't move. I'll clear a path. I'm outnumbered. Stealth is my only advantage.
Put the sword down, Ranger. The Black Hand wants him alive! Take her! He will live.
Father! I'm right here, son. I'm right here.
Shirkush Adhaskushu. Kantya Pakuriza. Nakiza.
Yorith. Yorith.
We'll be together, my love. Soon. Forever.
Shirkush Adhaskushu. Kantya Pakuriza. Gulna Nakiza. Gurarno Shirkush Adhaskushu. Kantya Pakuriza. Gulna Nakiza. Come back to me, Elf Lord.
What is this place?
See for yourself.
Mordor.
Now do you believe me, Ranger?
What has happened to me?
You are banished from death. Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark. Curse binds us together within the walls of Ardar.
If what you say is true, then how do we break this curse?
We find the one who cast it on us. The Black Hand of Sauron.
This looks familiar. rebellion killed a nobleman, Yorith. His life now belongs to Gondor.
Father, if you turn my love in, I shall swear I killed Lord Asgon when he attacked me. We shall both sacrifice our lives to Gondor.
Alright, well, as you can see, activating the Forge Towers shows you where all the collectibles are, memories, let's see, I think Mirian is currency.
So, we missed one of you at Narcos, eh? An easy mistake to fix.
Here's our ranged attack, I think, yeah. L2. This puts us into slow motion. You can see the white bar on the left, that's how long it'll stay in slow-mo. But, you know, I prefer this kind of combat because it's a little easier. At least in the beginning. Later on, you can become pretty overpowered. And range actually becomes a really viable option.
Go back to him.
Now, here, you'll see the main method of gathering intelligence in the game.
What do you know of the Black Hand of Sauron?
He is a fiend. Made of thin air.
What more?
A slave I had. Swears he fought him. I sold him for a keg of grog to Gimu the slaver.
As you can see, when you this is called branding when you do that. And even if they aren't weak-minded, you can always see who a captain is. But if they are weak-minded and what's called a worm, then that will reveal the captain's weaknesses and strengths. So ideally you want to go for the worms, but I think just knowing their name will show you where they are on the map too. So here's Gimoob the Slaver. As you can see, he has a power level of 3, so he's pretty weak right now, but so are we. And there you see his mission is marked with a golden fist. Now that fist symbol stands for slave missions.
That is where we have to go.
If one can trust an orc.
Trust has nothing to do with it. His thoughts cannot lie.
Yes, see, gold icons advance story, red icons the player's power struggle when Uruks complete for status, yeah, and rewards power to unlock ability tiers. Now that power is what you want to essentially keep on leveling up and gaining more abilities. But the white icons are also good because that will help you upgrade your weapons. So essentially the red is for you and the white is for weapons. Yeah, see. And like this, you know, it's possible to have a few missions going at the same time like that. And that big symbol, that's what's called a Graug. Right now we're
Nothing makes sense.
way too weak to fight a Graug.
This is how it will be. The future and the past.
Essentially, like if you've seen Star Wars, the Rancor,
And I can't
that's pretty much just what it is.
Let's go find the slaver. His mind may provide answers.
And like, unlike, sorry, not like he said in the cutscene, the enemies we're fighting aren't orcs. They're actually called uruks, which is, it's essentially a special type of orc. I think it's an orc bred with the goblin. And unlike actual purebred orcs, they're stronger, smarter, faster, and they can actually survive in the sunlight. Now, in the Lord of the Rings movies too, those aren't orcs, those are uruks. They like name drop them really fast, but you can tell in the movies. Alright, now let's read this mission. An uruk slaver holds a captive with information on the black captains. Hunt down the slaver, rescue the captive, and find out what he knows. Now the black captains, they're the end game enemies here.
Well, this doesn't bode well.
Don't you see? The prisoner created a distraction. Why use your human sight to track the Uruk? I see more than any mortal.
Now the Wraith world is essentially the detective mode version for this game. It lets you see through walls, see enemies, stuff like that. And R3, that's who we're looking for.
Slay the orc captain, cut off the head of the snake, and the body will wither.
Archers. I must take out the eyes of the camp.
We need a real pagan so we can show the world we ain't mucking about. If one more runs, we'll be out of coal. Send them our way, and we'll make them
Ability point gain. Okay. Also, you see these white arrows here? If you look to the lower left of the screen, you see that number 4 and those 4 blue rectangles. Those are how many elven arrows we have to use. And that you refill them by just picking up. It's pretty rare that you will not find those. But you never know when you might need them. And these are runes. These are essentially special abilities for your weapons. So let's pick one. Let's see. Chance to reduce melee damage received by 50%. Alright, what this one, Defiant to the end, never surrender as you gain an additional last chance to return to the fray in combat against Uruks. What that means is if your health goes down, you have something called a last chance, where you have to do like a mini quick time event, and if you do that, half your health is restored and you can keep on fighting. But if you lose, you die. And this adds another one. I think with this one, you can have a max of 3 last chances. I haven't played this in a while, but we're going to go for Elven Grace here. 50% chance to reduce melee damage received by 50%. No, this is not stacked with another Elven Grace rune. We're going to use this one since right now, most of the damage that we're going to be dealing with is melee based. So let's let's put runes on all our weapons here. Increase headshot damage by 25%. That's pretty good. Ascendant reduces the focus depletion rate by 50%. We're gonna go with this one so we can have a little more time to aim our shots correctly. Now let's go for the dagger. The dagger controls stealth. Let's see, hidden blade. Stealth, kill, and ground executions deal extra damage to captains and war chiefs. We won't really need this right now, since we won't have to deal with that for a while. One with nature, immune to poison, does not stack with the other one with nature rune. This one is pretty good, but I actually will go with hidden blade, since poison damage, we won't be dealing with that for a while. Alright, now here we go for upgrades, which is Ranger is more of like your physical abilities, combos, stuff like that. The Wraith is your actual powers. So let's decide. Execution. When your hit streak is charged, press triangle and circle to execute your target. See. Hit streak charged. Every 8 consecutive hits, the hit streak counter will turn red and your sword will glow. That will let us know that we can perform a mid-combat execution. Impact countered enemies will be knocked backwards, stunned, or knocked down. Now, see, that's also a decent ability, but it's better if it's a one-on-one fight, which, as even you can see here, we'll be doing a lot of group combat. So right now, it's not the best. Aerial takedown on unaware targets become lethal. That's very good if you want to go for stealth pretty early. I think we might go with that one. Elven Swiftness, timer landings, tap X when mantling over objects to gain a temporary speed boost and a +1 hit streak. Alright, so what this will do, you pretty much, you see Talion will jump over a rock, and if you time X, there will be a prompt. If you time X just right, you'll go like 2 or 3 times faster. It's a pretty good way to get around the map. Again, not very good in the early game. Detonate. Shoot fires or barrels to cause them to explode. You are immune to damage from fires and explosions. This is very good, but it's also very situational. We don't know how many fires will be around, and also since we only have 1 ability point, we don't really have room to play around right now. The Wraith Stun, this is pretty useful. Stun enemies, tap circle, and follow them with a flurry of sword strikes, tap square. You stun them and then you do a quick flurry. This is a good way to, like, if you have 1 enemy left, it's a good way to finish them off fast. Ride Caragors. Press R1 to mount Caragors from above. Once mounted, you can ride, climb, and fight with them. This, I would say, is a mid-game ability. I don't really know why they have it so early in the tree, since you really don't have to. If you can actually go like the whole game doing nothing with Caragors. So I think we will go with Strike from above, just so we can get ahead of the curve on stealth. Marion is a currency to upgrade your weapons and increase your maximum health, focus, and elf shot. Alright, you see? Alright. You get this, by getting all the collectibles. I think it's also with Celebrimbor's. Ignore that last part. With the Wraith's memories. So you see this, Marion controls your health, your elf shot. We only have 4 right now. Your focus, that's what helps us go into slow-mo. You can get more rune slots for your weapons, stuff like that. And then here we have our 3 special attacks. Shadow of Acorn. Charge this power with stealth kills. You essentially get unlimited stealth kills for 20 seconds. Flame of Azkar. Charge this power with ranged kills while in rage mode, held L2. And then you click on L3 and R3 to enable 15 seconds of unlimited L shot, focus, and fire arrows. That's pretty good, but also a little situational. Not too good. The Storm of Urfael. Charge this power with melee kills. Press L3 and R3 to enable 20 seconds of unlimited executions. You must have the execution ability unlocked to use this power. Alright, so that's an extremely good ability. I think that will be the first one we go for. But then also, as you saw earlier, alright, let me just keep track of all your missions and stuff. Also, as you saw earlier, we also have a rune that will unlock it. I'm not sure if we already, we don't have execution unlocked yet, combat execution. appendices. This is like your collectibles, what you collected, notes on the game's enemies, a little lore, you know, people, lore, visions, you know, hints. They're not really so much as hints as just tutorials. So let's go back to the main game. Alright, as you can see, that yellow arrow means, hey, I think I saw something over there, but, you know, not enough to make him check. Now we have to make our way over there.
Any slave trying to escape will starve to death on the pole. Don't think you can get away.
Another good thing to know, like, if, see like that, you have a small window right there. You have a small window right there that'll let you stealth kill them if they notice you, but it's real split-second timing. Now that we've achieved our bonus objective, we will get a little more rewards. Well, let's use our wraith powers to attract him over here.
Do not try to run again. Be hard
Crap.
without you, maggot. Pity I have to kill you. You would make a strong slave.
First captain fight. You can see they have a very large health pool. That was one execution, and it only did about half its health.
Kill the grub.
Let's take out a few of these guys. Headshots. You can see that rune at work here right now. Crap.
Chop him to bits.
Okay, you see that green symbol above his head? That's one of these guys I was telling you about earlier. They're what's called a worm. Now, if I was a little higher and I was able to do pretty much like multiple attacks during combat, I would be able to essentially interrogate him mid-combat, and I could find out stuff about other captains. And this is another rune. Let's see what this one is. Oh, just watch, wait for the cutscene. And if you die, or if there's another cutscene, don't worry. The rune will be back there when you get out of the cutscene. You can go the entire game without picking up a rune, and it will still be there by the end of the game, don't worry.
I take it you did not come here to arrest me for treason, Captain?
You and I are all that remains of that garrison, Hugo.
Then why did you come here?
Looking for a slave that fought the Black Hand of Sauron.
More like ran away from him.
You know this man?
Of course. You're staring at him.
Where are the servants of the Dark Lord? Do you even know?
Perhaps.
This is no time to keep secrets.
I have been stuck here for weeks. Steady. Come to the outcast camp. We shall ask my scouts.
I'll be there. It's just another orc.
No. Someone who wants to be seen. We should tread with caution.
Mission complete. Alright, now let's spend this other ability point. Oh, let's check out that rune. Fell Voices, epic rune. Recover all focus and all health for killing a captain or war chief. That's very good. Actually, I think I'll switch to this one. Rune level. The power of a captain determines the level of the rune he drops. Killing a captain uses his vulnerability will guarantee the type of rune he drops. Stealth, dagger, ranged bow, combat, sword. Pretty simple. Let's see. Have enough mirror to purchase an upgrade. Press R2 on this menu will allow you to view your attributes. Alright, but let's spend this ability point. Let's go for the execution, so that we'll be able to take out multiple people during one fight very fast. Now let's spend this Mirren. Let's see. Rune, bow, dagger. Let's see if there are any other runes that will catch our eye. Works there, right? What's Rising Storm? Grants access to Storm of Earthrail legendary weapon power. That's a pretty good one too. 20% chance critical hits with the sword will ignite enemies with the blade's flames glow and the blade's flames glow orange. So essentially what a critical hit in this game is when you time the button press at the same time as the hit in game. It's pretty easy to get down once you get the feeling for it. Let's see. Alright, I think we'll just save our Mirren for right now. And as you can see now, we actually do have two. We actually do have two story missions. An interested party. You have attracted the attention of a mysterious creature. Track him down and discover what he knows of you. And let's see, where is that other one? There it is. The Spirit of Mordor. Sauron's Uruks relentlessly abuse lesser orcs in their violent struggles for power. Investigate how the power of the Wraith can exploit these struggles, piercing weak minds to bring down the enemy forces from within. One orc mind in particular shines as a blazing beacon of weakness. Rewards 40 power. Let's see. And then here's, this is a mission to kill a captain. It will grant you power, essentially level up. And the Forge Tower, you know, this whole, I think it's this these four areas correlate to this one tower. Yeah, as you can see there, it highlights the whole outline. That'll show us all the stuff inside. Artifact, what is this? Ithilden, the Mithril Blade. These will be our main sources of Mirren. You know, as you saw earlier, the white markers on the map. In the next playthrough, we will be going through these white markers and these red little missions right here, so we can get a head start on the competition. So that is the first playthrough of Shadow of Mordor. I hope you guys really liked it. It will get more interesting because right now we are actually a very weak Talion. It's pretty weak. But that will change the more we play, of course. And I will see you. I'll try and upload tomorrow. I might upload another vlog today. Today is April 13th. It's Friday the 13th actually. Ooh, bad luck. But let's hope this bad luck won't interfere with this Let's Play schedule. I'll see you guys later. I had fun on this.